What's up, family? Welcome to Ask to My Eyes.
So we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. This right here is my. I don't want to kiss you.
You like my mother?
I don't want to kiss you right now.
Why?
This is my wife.
Kiss me.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
No.
Kiss me. Thank you. Did you say who I was?
I said you my wife.
What's my name?
Iana.
And this is my adorable husband, Ayise.
All right, y'all. Today we're talking about a situation in which a young lady wrote in. She's single, and she says that she's single by choice.
Mm-hmm.
She also says that she used to be in a relationship with a guy since she was the age of 15. They broke up at the age of 18, I believe. But she's
only 20.
Yeah, she's 20. But she says that right now she occasionally goes back to her ex because she finds herself hot and horny at times.
She's a friend with benefits.
Yeah. So she says that, she gets frustrated with herself because she's going back to him, having sex with him. And then after she has sex, she finds herself sometimes, crying. In a space.
Why do you keep looking at me so much?
Because I want to. Crying.
Shouldn't it be like the kids be looking for reassurance? I'm over this show like, just look at the camera, dude. Look at the camera. Find yourself,
So yeah, she like, she's upset. She feels like she's in a space of turmoil because she doesn't know what to do. She wants to be in a relationship with him, but he's not willing to commit. And
yeah, she said they talked about marriage.
Yeah, they talked about marriage, and they were supposed to get married, I believe, at the age of 18. But he said that he really wasn't ready. He wants to become more financially stable, which is understandable. And but she's at a space where she's like, bump it. We can grow together. We can experience this roller coaster ride together, and I'm willing to be down for you, down for this process. As long as you're willing to get into it with me. So. And
she says she only has she's decided to only have sex with him. Because they go get tested together. She feels comfortable with him in terms of, diseases and this kind of thing. And then she knows that she should date other people. And she's looked into dating other people. But the other people always what?
They want to hit it. They want to hit it and quit it. So, basically from this question right here, it's a couple of things that I deduced. And the first thing is that...
A couple of things that you... What?
Deduced. From this question. And one of those things is that... you say that you're committed to him to some degree because you're only having sex with him. But my question to you is he committed to you?
And are you committed to yourself?
Is he committed to you and just only having sex with you? And then you say that it brings you to tears and you're frustrated. You're just going through this emotional roller coaster ride inside of yourself, and you don't have to do that. You say you're hot and horny. And how do you get that need met? Because you want to get it met with somebody, and you want that person to be him. You want to be in a long-term relationship with him, but he's not trying to commit. The way you get yourself satisfied is to satisfy yourself.
Right. You need to go get a friend called a vibrator, a bullet.
Fingers.
Hey, right. You got all the tools you need. You don't have to have sex. Yeah, your letter almost seemed like, what do I do? Because if I don't have sex with him, what am I going to, and that's the question I have. If men are coming at you, and when they come at you, they always are trying to hit it, and how are you presenting yourself? And no, I don't want to hear from y'all talking about, just because somebody's trying to hit doesn't mean that she's presenting herself the wrong way. It's a lot of people out here who ain't about nothing, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. But I also know that we attract certain energy. That's a fact. That's for real, y'all. So if people are just coming at you and they just always want to hit it, you're not finding people who are of value, who have some sense of self-worth.
Don't look at me, dude.
You know what I mean?
Don't look at me. Look at the camera. Stay focused on the camera.
If you don't have men, coming at you who has something to offer, then you need to look at yourself a little bit in terms of who you're attracting, where you find yourself, where are the places that you end up attracting these people, and put yourself in a different place. But at the end of the day, sis, it's just like this. you need to stop having sex with this dude. Okay, you've known him for a long time, whatever.
You need to stop being preoccupied with sex too. I think you're so preoccupied with the idea of sex.
What am I gonna do? Because they don't have sex with him. Then what have sex with?
Everybody wants to have sex with me. You know, get sex out your brain, off your brain.
You probably need no sex.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you need to just consider.
And if you want to have sex with yourself.
Celibacy. Celibacy. No sex for you. You know, that might work for you. So these are just our suggestions. Stop having sex with him. Consider celibacy. Consider where you find yourself in terms of who you're attracting. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, rearrange your priorities and what you value. You know, don't just go after somebody because, you know, you're looking for a long-term relationship. Get to know people. Get to know what qualities you're attracted to. Get to know what turns you on, not just physically, but what turns you on mentally and emotionally as well. And the more in tune you get with yourself, then I think the more you'll be able to attract the people that you want to have in your life. But in order to do that...
wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you say it. But when we say get in tune with what you like and what you're attracted to, that also means looking at the things that you're attracted to and the things that you're liking that are not good for you. It doesn't just mean, you know, oh, I like that, so, you know, I'm going to go for that. Sometimes you find yourself in situations such as the one that you're in right now, and these situations are not helpful or healthy. And you find that there's a pattern that you follow. And you have to look at that and say, these are things that I have created. And I've got to look at what it is that I'm attracted to and figure out how to replace that with something else. First comes the insight. Then comes the knowledge. Last comes the action. Take action. The only way that you can do that is to
stop playing and start pushing.